Greetings, everyone. The sun has risen above the horizon, shedding light on every corner of our beautiful village, and that means we are ready to embark on a new culinary journey together. So far, we have discovered thousands of traditional recipes, many of which have gained international recognition, and there are still lots of great recipes that must be explored. With this idea in mind, we decided to travel to the Crimean Peninsula in search of crispy, chewy, deep-fried turnovers filled with ground meat and onions, Chebureki. Get some napkins ready because the level of mouth-watering may exceed your expectations. These Chebureki are going to be irresistibly crispy and incredibly delicious. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel before anything else. Once you hit that subscription button, I promise you will stay with us for a long time because the quality and joy we bring are irreplaceable. A like is also encouraged. It's like a friendly tap on the shoulder saying, "You two did a great job." However, before diving into the world of Crimean Tatar cuisine, we need to make sure that every errand around the household has been completed. As always, we begin with a brief introduction to the history of Chebureki. First, let's get to know what the word Cheburek actually means. Before learning the true meaning, I always thought Che stood for fried and Bureki for meat, but I was mistaken. In reality, Che means raw and Burek means pie, similar to many Turkic languages. Chebureki, they became a beloved street food and snack across the Caucasus, Ukraine, Central Asia, Russia, and Eastern Europe. So if you ever find yourself wandering the streets of an Eastern European city and suddenly catch the mouth-watering aroma of fried oil, chances are it's coming from a Chebureki stand. However, Chebureki traveled far beyond the borders of the former Soviet Union. That is why Chebureki can be found in places where these nomads once roamed. Even in the highlands of Tibet, a similar dish is simply called a meat pie. There is something truly fascinating about making a dish and knowing that people across the world enjoy it as much as you do. And this is not just another widespread fast food. It is an authentic dish with a rich cultural heritage. Speaking of authenticity, our social media needs the same traditional touch. If you have an Instagram account and are looking for soothing, peaceful content filled with delicious recipes, find our account, Faraway Village, and fill your feed with high-quality content. Alright, let's get back to our Chebureki and talk about how to make them. My wife has already prepared the dough, and now let me show you how. There is nothing simpler than Chebureki dough. Why would you buy it when you can make it yourself? All you need is flour, water, eggs, salt, and a bit of oil. As for the filling, it's just as simple. Ground beef, chopped white onions, green onions, salt, pepper, paprika, and if you like, a pinch of cumin. Cumin pairs wonderfully with beef and lamb, adding a rich, warm depth to the flavor. Well done, my friends. We have finished all the necessary preparations for making Chebureki, so let's take a short break and enjoy some rest. Today, we are lucky to have not only fruit jams, but also some traditional Azerbaijani pastries to accompany our tea. The first sip of hot tea with these delicate pastries is an enormous satisfaction for my taste buds. How blissful this moment is, especially after the long winter season. The sun and warm air have a rejuvenating power. You wake up early, and suddenly the day feels longer, allowing you to accomplish so much more. Now let's shape our Chebureki. We take small round pieces of dough, flatten them gently, and spread the minced meat filling evenly over one half. Then we fold them into a beautiful half-moon shape and press the edges firmly to seal in all the deliciousness. This shape is not just practical, it holds a deeper symbolism. Half-moon is reminiscent of the crescent moon often found in Turkic and Islamic cultures, representing prosperity, tradition, and heritage. When we shape each Cheburek, we are preserving a culinary tradition passed down through generations. In goes the first Cheburek. Notice how much oil my wife has added to the preheated saiji. The oil must reach a temperature of around 180 to 190 degrees Celsius, 356 to 374 degrees Fahrenheit, to ensure perfect frying. The high heat instantly seals the dough, creating that signature golden crunch while keeping the inside moist and juicy. Look at this thin, crispy dough filled with fragrant meat and onions steaming inside as they fry to perfection. Be careful when you take your first bite. The steam inside is hot, and I don't want your first experience with Chebureki to be a painful one. Technology has not yet advanced enough to transmit smells through the screen, but maybe in the distant future we will enjoy such a privilege. For now, I can only tell you that the aroma is intoxicating. It awakens every receptor in my nose and mouth, making me crave that first delicious bite. I keep repeating in my head, just wait until it's served. To balance the richness of the fried chebureki, we decided to make some ayran with chopped cucumber and fresh herbs. This refreshing, slightly tangy yogurt-based drink is the perfect counterbalance to the crispy, savory turnovers. It cools the palate and enhances the overall experience. A true match made in heaven. A quick reminder, hit that subscribe button and join us on this delicious journey. I guarantee you'll keep coming back for more because the recipes, stories, and flavors we share are simply unforgettable. And if you're enjoying the content, show some love with a like. It's a small gesture that means the world to us. Finally, we have arrived at dinner time. Look at these golden half moons, ready to be devoured. Even our little four-legged friend is getting a taste of Cheburek. Let's see if he likes it. Go on, give us a bark in reply. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the first bite. The outer layer shatters with a satisfying crunch, revealing the juicy, flavorful filling inside. The crispy edges contrast beautifully with the soft, tender center. Every bite bursts with the rich taste of perfectly seasoned meat, the sweetness of onions and the warmth of the spices. Absolute perfection. See you in our next culinary adventure in Faraway village.